Hello to my fantasy friends out there. Today I'm taking a look at ownership patterns for midfielders and trying to help you make corrections where needed in this buy or sell segment. To start, 23% of people own Brendan King, formerly of the Chicago Fire. He was just cut. I get it. He's cheap as they come in the midfield, but at this point, his value is only going to go down, so switch him out for another cheap option that's still in the league. But another player owned by 23% of fantasy managers is who I want to point out right now, and that is Zusi. He is one of the most owned players in the game, and I don't think you want him early in the season. Sell Zusi. Sporting Kansas City starts the year away at Seattle on the 8th and then has Champions League games against Cruz Azul, sandwiching a Dallas game at home. Sporting Kansas City is prioritizing CCL this spring, and that could very well mean that Zusi goes 180 minutes against Cruz Azul and much less in the early MLS season games. That is not a way I would want to spend 11 million fantasy dollars. On the other hand, a player I do like that's only owned by 3%, less than 3% of owners, is Brad Evans. He admitted himself when he was here last week that he is not the guy people pick in fantasy, but as I reminded him, he tends to start the season well. In Seattle's first season, he scored in their first game. In the next 3 years, he scored in the second game he played of every season. Hey, he's a quick starter. Get him on your fantasy team. Seattle's at home to Sporting Kansas City and Toronto in their first 2 weeks. That's all I have for this quick edition of Starting Lineup, but check back for plenty more fantasy advice in the lead up to the season, including my take on the forwards you should buy or sell before the games get going on March 8th.